home of the Bears. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys come in what's been a formful playoffs so far. Across the way, you've got the head coach of the Bears. His guys fired up, the #1 seed, trying to see this thing through and get to the Super Bowl. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And in the snow, we're underway here at Soldier Field. Good return, but he pays the price at the end, picked up and thrown down. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead with a win.
Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Toro. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They put Adams in motion. The throw. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the 2nd straight year. #1 pick of the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get forward for a couple. Tackle made by Nate Landman. Here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burden. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That stop made by Byron Young.
It's a gain of
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
To throw, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burden. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later and they're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
Throwing again, Williams. Duvernay with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the give, it is Monunga. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kyle Monunga. Touchdown, Bears. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And he's gonna get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
44-yard line.
Ready? Atwell sent in motion here. From the draw with Cora. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage? Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
The Bears offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Manunga. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They're going to run it here with Manunga. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up 1st downs is? On 1st downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 1st downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Let's go. Manunga gonna get it again. And Cartel pushed forward like a little snow plow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cora. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Atwell sent in motion here. They'll run the toss to Cora. And he's in! Blake Cora. Touchdown, L.A.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10.